Hello, children, and welcome to our English class. My name is Tatyana Butorac, and I will be your teacher today. This lesson is for grade 6, and the topic is asking for directions. I hope you'll enjoy the lesson and the time we spend together. In today's lesson, you will learn useful phrases regarding the topic asking for directions. You will listen to a dialogue about how to get somewhere, and you'll be able to create your own dialogue by using phrases and prepositions when asking for and giving directions. For today's lesson, you will need a notebook, a pen or a pencil, a laptop, a tablet, or a smartphone with a strong internet connection. Remember that you can pause and rewind the lesson whenever you find it necessary to do so. Of course, you can work at your own pace. Let's start. I'm going to show you some pictures. I want you to look at them carefully, think for a moment, and say what comes to mind when you see these pictures. Now let's see. There's a suitcase, a globe, a castle, and a plane. What did you think of? Is your answer traveling, maybe? Great! My answer is traveling too. When you travel, you visit different countries, cities, towns, villages. There, you can go to many various places. Which places can you go to? Now think for a moment. That's right, children. You can go to a cinema or a park. Why not go to a theater? Or perhaps a library. You can also go to a museum or a restaurant. You can go to a gallery as well. As you can see, there are many places to visit. Where would you prefer to go to? I mostly enjoy going to museums and galleries. This is a girl I met on one of my trips a year ago. Her name is Mary Meadows. Even though she's quite young, Miss Meadows is a true world traveler. She is also an art buff, which means that she is a big fan of art. We could also say that Mary Meadows is keen on art, which in other words means that she shows a lot of interest in art. When traveling, Mary Meadows always visits at least one gallery or museum. During her trips abroad, she wants to see new exhibitions at galleries. It's even better when the entrance fee is free of charge, which means that she doesn't have to pay in order to enter the gallery. However, there's one problem. Sometimes Mary doesn't know the way to a certain gallery. How can Mary get to the gallery? Any suggestions, children? That's right. She needs to ask someone for help. Or in other words, she needs to ask for directions. Good thinking. While trying to find a person who can help her, Mary Meadows meets someone. You will listen to a dialogue between two people, Mary and that other person. You need to listen carefully so that you'll be able to answer the following questions. Here are the questions. Number 1. Who does Mary Meadows ask for directions? Number 2. What is the name of the gallery? Number 3. Does the person live near the gallery? Number 4. How long does it take to get to the gallery? And number 5. Where is the gallery located? Now, children, I would like you to pause this video lesson. Please copy these questions in your notebooks and then write answers to these questions after listening to the dialogue. Remember, you can listen to the dialogue more than once. You can pause or play it more times if necessary. Ready? Let's listen.
Hamilton Street. Now, how can I get there? I'll ask that young man over there. Hello, excuse me, but can you help me, please?
Of course, no problem.
I need to get to the Darling Gallery, but I don't know the way.
It's not far. Actually, I live 2 streets away from the gallery. Just go down this street and turn left at the traffic lights. Walk past the library and the Croatian restaurant. Take the first street on the right. That's Hamilton Street. The gallery is opposite the park.
Thank you very much. It's quite near.
Yes, it takes about 10 minutes to get there.
Once again, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay, everyone. I hope it wasn't too difficult. Now let's see your answers. Number 1. Who does Mary Meadows ask for directions? Mary asks a young man for directions. Number 2. What is the name of the gallery? That's right. The name of the gallery is the Darling Gallery. Number 3. Does the person live near the gallery? Right again. Yes, he does. Number 4. How long does it take to get to the gallery? It takes about 10 minutes. And number 5. Where is the gallery located? Right. It is located in Hamilton Street. Great job, children. You answered all the questions correctly. Mary asked for directions. When asking for directions, you need to follow certain steps. Step number 1. Remember, be polite and always use greetings. For example, you can say, "Hello, excuse me, can you help me?" Or "Could you help me?" You can also say, "Hello, can you help me please?" Or "Could you help me please?" Step number 2. You need to ask for information. You can say, "Can you tell me the best way to get to?" Or "Could you tell me the best way to get to?" You can also use, "What is the quickest way to get to?" Or, for example, "How can I get to?" Last but not least, don't forget to thank the person who helped you out. This is really important. You just heard a number of useful expressions in the previous dialogue that we use when we want to help someone get somewhere. Do you remember any of these expressions? I must say you remember quite a lot. Here are some more of them. So when you want to help someone get somewhere, or when you want to show them the way to a certain place, you can use "Go straight along this road," "Go past the bakery," "Go down Park Street," "Turn left," "Turn right" at the traffic lights, "Turn left," "Turn right" into Baker Road. You can also say, "Take the first," "Take the second street on the left, on the right," "Pass the church," "Go over the bridge," "Cross the street at the hotel." You can say, "It's on the left," "on the right," "opposite," "next to," "near," "across," "in front of." All right, children, let's get even busier. Now it's your turn. I would like you to create your own dialogue. You can use the suggested phrases and expressions that we mentioned. Once you have written your dialogue, I would like you to read it to your teacher, act it out with a friend or family member. Don't forget to use proper intonation when speaking. I hope you had fun writing, reading, and acting out your dialogues. Now, I would like you to check what you have learned. At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to understand instructions about how to get somewhere. You should be able to understand a dialogue about how to get somewhere. You should be able to use phrases for asking and giving directions, and you should be able to use proper intonation in communication. Use a tick sign for what you can do, and use an X sign for what you cannot do yet. This is the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Until next time, goodbye.